Hey yoga family, Keya Williams here, coming at you with a yoga tutorial, and today's tutorial is all about hand to big toe pose, otherwise known as Hasta Padangusthasana. Now, we've been talking a lot about standing balances, and this is also a standing balance, albeit a little bit more challenging of a standing balance than some of the other ones. Now, this is a really great pose for stretching the back of the leg. It's a challenging pose, so it's really good for stabilizing in your core and strengthening the feet and ankles of the standing leg. Now I'm going to show you a couple of variations, one of which is going to involve a strap. There is a Hasta Padangusthasana variation for anyone, and I want you to get comfortable choosing one that meets your needs. The other really cool benefit about this posture, besides just stabilizing into the core, is that it actually strengthens the deep low abs of the core, because we're lifting one leg straight out in front of us, and as opposed to relying solely on our quadricep strength, we're really relying on the strength of our core to draw that leg up. All right, are you ready? Let's get started. All right guys, we're going to start our standing hand to big toe pose, of course standing, with the same basic cues that we use for any standing posture. So in this case, I'm going to start with my left leg rising. So we're going to shift the weight into the right foot. Again, here we want to create as much surface area underneath the foot for us to find our balance. We're going to lift up our right toes, seal them back down one at a time, and make our base of our feet as wide as possible. From there, you're going to shift around and find the center of your feet so that we're rooting underneath the base of the big toe, base of the pinky toe, and either side of your heel. Once you're there, you're going to root your foot down into the floor and lift up out of your hips. Now, here's the first option. Hand comes to the hips, and we just press these right or left toes into the floor. That's it. What we're going to work on here is drawing the belly button in so that we strengthen these deep low abs, and drawing the shoulder blades together behind us so that we're not rounding the spine. If you'd like to go a little bit further, I'm going to turn this way. What we're going to do is we're going to grab our strap. Now, if you don't have a strap at home, a lady's fashion scarf or even a winter scarf that doesn't have too much stretch will be a really good thing to have. I'm going to take the strap and put it around the sole of my left foot. And I'm going to use my little rail here, but you can stand next to the wall and do the same thing. Now we want to be able to hold the strap inside of the knee as opposed to outside of the knee, right? And we're going to find our balance here. So tug on the strap enough that you lift your foot off of the floor. And again, find those alignment cues, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, never pulling the chest down to meet the foot, okay? So you can hold on to the wall. If you want a little bit more, then you're going to pull the strap in and straighten the leg out as much as you can. So that might mean that your leg is down here. It doesn't matter. So long as your leg comes down here and you don't hinge back, you're doing a good job. Navel draws in to help support you here. You can pull on the strap as much as you want, but try to keep this alignment. Shoulders over ears, ears over shoulders. Shoulders over ears, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. And then when you're ready, you can go ahead and release. Right? So a little more advanced option is to actually do the fingers to the big toe. So we're going to use the same modality here. Shift the weight into your right foot, and you're going to draw the left knee in. I'm going to keep my right hand on my hip, and I'm going to take my peace fingers on my left side and wrap them around my big toe. From here, you can stay here. This is a nice intermediary if we're not quite open enough in the back of the thigh. If you're feeling open today, then you're going to send the heel forward and keep lifting up out of the chest. Notice we don't want to pull this way. We want to keep our ears over shoulders and shoulders over hips, right? Legs straight out in front of your nose, and then when you're ready, you go ahead and release. So all of the standing balances that we do, having a wall handy or a railing handy or even the back of a sturdy chair is a good way to start working on our balance in a more safe and supportive environment. If you have any other questions about hand to big toe posture or any other standing balance, don't hesitate to drop me a line below this video. Let me know what you thought, let me know any questions, and I'd be happy to make another video for any other posture you're curious about. Until next time guys, see you around.